So that might be where you let him narrate some things by himself. So where she's not sitting right there. So I think we feel like this, okay, I just finished this. They need to narrate to me right this very second, or it's going to like escape from their brain and they're never going to remember it, right? And that's not necessarily the case, especially with younger kids. They need time for those ideas to kind of float around in their little minds, right? And like I've told many stories before about this, like where months later, my kids are playing some story we read in a book months ago, right? And I didn't think they were listening at all that day. And then in their play, all these character names of people we read about are coming out. And so, your first grader, it might be a lot of pressure too for him to have to narrate if he's seeing his sister narrate really well all the time. So let him draw pictures, let him act his out with little Lego figures, make his not so high pressure, but more fun. Or how about you and sister act out this scene together? Why don't we ride our bikes and pretend that we're the people that wrote Curious George escaping from France, right? It doesn't have to be always an oral thing. So I had 3 in Form 1 at one point. And having them draw pictures while I read really helped, because then I would say, okay, tell me about your picture. And so each kid's picture was different. Like they would pick out something in the reading that was different from somebody else. So it was never like oh, well, you forgot to say, or that's not the guy's name. The guy's name was so-and-so, or you got that in the wrong order, right? But when they had pictures, it really, because they were just focusing on what they got out of it, and that really helped as well. So those are just a few of my suggestions. And have that time with him, maybe where you're reading something that's just you and him, and you're hearing his narration by himself. So like if you're reading a literature book to him, or even just some fun story kind of thing.